What kind of diet am I on? There are so many diets out there that you pick and choose the elements of what works and create your own eating plan. Hi, this is Mimi. Today I'm going to answer the question of what should I eat and also share my own way of eating. Many of you have asked, what do I eat? Now I can easily give you an eating plan that tells you exactly what foods to eat, how much of it, and when to eat it. But you may or may not succeed because there's so many personal factors and preferences to take into account. And even if you do succeed, it'll only be short-term results. And this defeats my entire message that there is no one diet that works for everyone. I am all about teaching you enough so that you know how to create your own way to eat, to include foods that you love to eat, no omitting foods or food groups that fits your lifestyle, your work schedule, and works for your body type. For me personally, I take into account 4 different types of thinking from all the different diet philosophies out there, and I combine that with the science of nutrition in terms of what works and gets you results. I do look at macronutrients, your protein, carbs, and fats, and believe that if you eat the right amount based on your body type, your current body composition, your metabolism, and what your primary goal is, whether that's to lose weight and fat, to build muscle, or even maintain your physique, you will get to your goal faster. I also believe in the quality of your calories. So I factor in the concept of clean eating wholesome foods and natural foods, unprocessed foods. But this also does not mean that everything I eat is clean or healthy, but I do try to eat clean for a majority of my foods. And if you were to eat all junk, it wouldn't even be possible for you to reach your ideal macronutrients and calories, which kind of goes hand in hand with my first point. I posted a picture of this meal recently, and I found it interesting that a few people pointed out, but there's a Twix in there. Yes, of course there's a Twix in there. I was in the mood for a little bit of everything, and in fact, this was one of my healthier meals. If I'm in the mood for a cheesy panini and sweet potato fries, that's going in there too. And restaurants, I love to indulge. You should be able to fit in whatever you want to eat. It's about enjoying the foods you love and being flexible, finding ways to fit it into your eating plan and not feel restrictive. Now, ever since my yo-yo dieting days, extreme dieting, rebounding, gaining weight, a model that I've ingrained in my mind is that I do not eat anything that I don't enjoy because it's not worth my calories. Enjoy what you eat. Several forms of intermittent fasting have come onto the scene. Now, I first found out about this from fitness gurus who were ahead of the curve before it hit mass media, and this has been a humongous game changer for me because of the incredible takeaway that it is a myth that you need to eat every 2.5 to 3 hours to rev your metabolism. Grasping this concept really helped me eat based on my lifestyle. I'm extremely busy and I don't have time to eat 5 to 6 meals a day, and especially if you have to cook them. I mean, that never kept me satisfied, and I was always hungry. And I'm a big eater and I have quite an appetite. So I now eat typically 2 meals a day, sometimes 3. And I love it because every time I eat, I feel like I'm feasting on my little buffet. And this is also a great concept, especially for when you're dieting for weight loss, because you're gonna be at a calorie deficit. So why not eat larger, more satisfying meals? There are some forms of intermittent fasting that talk about eating within an 8-hour window or even not eating for an entire day or more. I don't like to restrict myself to eating within a time frame, and I eat every single day. I like to look at my food consumption within a 24-hour period and keep it flexible by looking at how I'm eating from a weekly point of view. However, I do try to delay my first meal to reap the claimed benefits of fasting past 16 hours. In the very beginning, it was really hard for me to fast 16 hours, including the time that I sleep, and all I could think about was eating food during the fasted state. But your body quickly adapts, and it took me only 2 weeks to get used to it. And at one point, I even tried fasting over 24 hours, and yeah, that's not for me. Incorporating intermittent fasting really works well for me, given how I structure my day and my schedule. I mean, it's really just finding out what works for you. Lastly, I do a form of calorie and carb cycling. So I eat based on my activity level for the day. For example, on my more strenuous leg days, I do eat more and more carbs. But in the off season, I'm not as rigid to say, today is my high carb day of 300 grams. But when I am in bodybuilding competition mode, I have a much more structured carb cycling plan and have more advanced and meticulous ways to bust through plateaus and keep seeing progress. So that's how I keep my eating flexible, and I'm able to eat to my heart's content because of the body that I've built through the process of losing weight, building lean muscle, increasing my metabolism, so I can finally reach this body that I'm happy to maintain. Now, even though I'm happy with where I'm at, I'm all about continual progress, so I will be improving my physique, of course, and becoming a better athlete. So how do you eat for the body you want? I'm really excited to share that I've completed my series of nutrition videos that show you how to eat based on your primary goal for your current situation. The Sexy Lean Weight Loss Program, the Eat Like a Boss Build Muscle Program, and the Eat More Reverse Diet Program. Check it out by clicking my link above or checking out my description below. And let me know if you have any questions. Thanks for watching.